everybody. Welcome back to another recipe for the Healthy Habits cooking series. For today's recipe, we are going to be making English Muffin Veggie Pizzas. This is a quick and easy recipe to make. It can be a great after-school snack for the kids, a great snack that they can take in their lunch, and it offers a hands-on way that you can get your kids involved, and they can help you to make dinner, and they can be able to make their own personal pizzas while also incorporating vegetables. Let's go ahead and get started with that. So the first thing that you will want to do is you will want to take your English muffins and you will want to toast them just a little bit. You don't want to toast them for too long because again, the bread and the consistency can become hard, crunchy, or even burnt, worst case scenario. Back here in my toaster, I have had my English muffins toasting. So what I'm going to do is now take this pan and place my English muffins in there. I have 2 full English muffins that I cut them in half, so now I have 4 half pieces. You'll want to take your vegetables, your broccoli. I've also added some cauliflower. You'll want to boil that and add it to some hot water just so that you can cook that down and get it just a little bit tender. I got my water going over here. You just want to let that boil in that water just for a couple of minutes until it is tender and soft, or unless you like to have your broccoli or your cauliflower just a little bit crunchier, then you can boil it down to the texture that you really like. Now that we have had our broccoli and our cauliflower boiling and getting tender, we're going to go ahead and take this off of the heat and then drain the water. You'll also want to preheat your oven or your toaster oven because we are going to top these pizzas with a little bit of cheese. So we are going to need that heat so that we can be able to melt our cheese down. But the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to go back to our English muffins and we are going to start to top them with our pizza toppings. We have some tomato sauce that we are going to put on there. I do about 2 spoonfuls. That should be just enough. Now that we have topped it with the pizza sauce, we can go ahead and start to top it with our vegetables. So we can start off by topping it with our broccoli and our cauliflower. Next, we are going to top it with some chopped up red peppers and yellow peppers. We're also going to top it with some shredded orange carrots, and this will add a nice pop of color to the top of the pizza. So let's start off by adding the peppers. We'll go ahead next with our shredded carrots. And then last but not least, we are going to top with some mozzarella cheese. And then the last thing that we are going to do now is just get this cheese melted down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven. Now, if you have a toaster oven or air fryer or anything else like that, you can put it in there. As long as you have some type of heating source that you can use to melt your cheese down. Now that our English Muffin Veggie Pizza has been sitting in the oven for a few minutes, we've been letting that cheese melt. Let's go ahead and pull it out the oven. Let's set that up here. And there you have it. We have our English Muffin Veggie Pizza. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments.